Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kia Janae of Pretty V Vlogs, and I'm here with another video. On this channel, we do all things glam, all things decor, shopping, and more. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you for doing so. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, you need to go ahead and do that because you're going to like it. And why would you not want to subscribe to my channel? Today is Thursday. It is December the 5th. And as you can probably see, I am home. I'm working from home today. Not, sorry if y'all hear that noise. That's my heater. Not necessarily planned, but this morning when I got up, I had a flat tire. No! So, waiting on my husband to come home so that I can take it to this tire place that I normally go to see if once again, if there's a nail or a leak or something in my tire. This time, and I don't even know if it's the same tire. I did try to look at it this morning to see if I could see maybe a new nail or if I could see where they may have put the patch or, whatever. I couldn't see anything. So I don't know if it's the same tire I had the issue with before that I had patched, because since I've had that issue and it was a tire that I had patched and then I had bought a new tire because I had nails and staples and whatever else in both tires. My tires were fairly new at that point at that time, but I did get one of them replaced. And like I said, the other one, I had them patch it. Since then, I've had an oil change, and you know how when you normally go get an oil change, they rotate your tires and stuff. So I don't know if the tire I had the issue with this morning is the same tire because it was rotated around, or if it's a different tire. So I go to get in my truck this morning. It was still kind of dark out, but when I got in and I turned on my truck, I noticed on my dash it said add air to tire pressure low. So I'm like, oh God, here we go again. I don't know what you call them, but the reeds or whatever you call it that tells you which tire is doing what, that's off. I don't know if they didn't reset it when I last got my oil change. I don't know what happened, but on the dash, when I pushed the button to see exactly what tire was having the issue, it said it was my front left tire, which would be the tire on the driver's side in the front. So I get out and I look, tire looks fine. I said, let me walk around to the other side because I know sometimes my stuff is off if it's not put back right after I go have my oil change. And sure enough, it's actually the front right tire, which would be on the passenger side, flat. I'm going to insert a picture. So waited a little bit. I ended up texting my husband before that, though, when I first saw it to let him know what was going on. He said he would come back home, but he wasn't able to come back home right then. So I had to wait on him to come back. He did end up coming back to the house. He put some air in the tire, but good thing I didn't go ahead and just pull off. I said, well, wait a minute, let me wait a little bit. And sure enough, as I'm sitting in the driveway, the number starts going down. He pumped it up to like 34. I sat in the driveway maybe for at least 20, 25 minutes. Tire pressure went from 34 to 32 to 30 to 29. So I'm like, good thing I didn't pull off, because I would have been pissed if I would have been on the road and it would have went flat again. So the plan at this point is to wait until he gets home. I'm going to take it to the tire place to see if they can fix it, patch it. Hopefully it's not the gauge where you put the air in the tire at. I don't know what it is, but hopefully they can figure it out. I'm not trying to buy another tire, because if I have to do all of that, and if I don't get that resolved today, chances are I will be not working tomorrow either, which is Friday. So we're going to see what happens. It is now, hubby should actually be home soon. It's now going on 1 o'clock. I think he gets off today maybe about 2. So I'm going to just throw something on so that by the time he gets here, we can run over there. I will probably pick you guys back up once I figure out whatever's going on so I can give you an update. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start wrapping some of my Christmas gifts that I'm giving to people today. I have all of that stuff piled up in the corner in my room. It's not a lot, but because my home is not big and I really prefer clearer spaces, having all of those boxes and bags over there, it just is driving me crazy. So I'm about to go ahead and I'm still waiting on a portion of my mom's gift. I'm still waiting on my dad's gift, but like my daughter's gift, my sister's gift, one of my son's gifts, and a few of my husband's gifts, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up and put underneath the tree to get that stuff out of my way. And I'll bring you guys along for that as well. I'm also waiting on an item that I picked up during the Black Friday sales. I've been waiting on it to go on sale. I still paid more for it than what I think it's really probably going to be worth. But we'll see what it looks like when it gets here. But it's something that I've been looking at and I've been watching on Wayfair for a while. It's an acrylic umbrella holder. And when I first saw it, it was going for $150. Then later on down the line, they reposted it, but they had it where it was supposedly regular price, like $200 and something, and it was supposedly on sale. It went up to $163 though. So that's what I mean by, if y'all don't watch prices, these stores, these websites, they'll try to make you think that you're getting a deal, but you're really not, because they jack the price up so much just to make you think you're getting a deal when they decide they want to take a few percentages off or a few dollars off. So yeah, I was like, no, I didn't even want to pay $150 for it. So it's no way I'm going to pay $163 for it. But on Black Friday, I said, let me pop on here again to see if maybe they're having any kind of a Black Friday sale on that. And they had it on the Black Friday sale for, I think it was like $120 something or $130. It wasn't more than $130. But I'm not going to insert a picture of that because I'm going to show it to you when it gets here. It's supposed to be delivered today. I got a notification saying that it was en route and it would be delivered today, I think by 4. So when it gets here, I don't know if I have to put it together or not. Hopefully I don't, but I don't know. If I do, I'm going to put it together with you. I'm going to show you what she's looking like. Hopefully she's cute, because if I'm not just like in all over it, it's going back. Because $130, and I did search around for it on different sites. I saw it on Amazon, and then there was a couple of other sites I saw it on. I can't recall the names of them. It's sites I don't normally shop at, but they too had it for either anywhere between $150 to like $159 is what I saw it for. And then depending on where you ordered it from, you might have to pay shipping or something. But on Amazon, I think it was like $159, and of course they didn't, charge you any shipping. But we're going to see what she looked like. Anywho, just wanted to start this vlog off today. Wanted to say hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday's Eve. And I will pick you guys up when I get into wrapping these gifts, when I give you the update on what the tire is doing. So yeah, I'll call y'all back. All right, y'all. Well, I'm still waiting on hubby to get home. I guess he had to work a little later. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just get into wrapping a few of these gifts while I wait on him. Hey y'all, so I'm about to head out and head over to this tire place. Hubby ended up getting home just a little while ago. It's now going on 5 o'clock. I think this place closes at either 6 or 7. But now that I'm in here, it's weird because my tire pressure is now reading back on 34. I'm confused. He says he thinks that it should be fine. He did put air in my tires a few days ago because one of them or two of them were reading kind of low, so he put air in all of them, which he said that he did put a little more air in each of them than what I need. But the fact that I came out here this morning and my tire was flat and it was on a read of 8, and then when he put the air in, he put it at 34, and then as I sat here this morning, it went down to, I think it was like 28 or 27, but now it's back at 34. Front left 34. That was the tire I was having issues with. So I'm about to just head over to this tire place, just have them look at it, just so that I feel better, because if I get up and come out here in the morning and my tire's flat again, or even worse, if I'm riding down the road on the way to work and my tire goes flat, or if I come out of work and I'm ready to just come home and my tire's flat, I'm gonna be so pissed. So to ease my mind, I'm gonna head over here. Hopefully they do say everything is good and fine, and then I'm gonna just come on back home and I'll pick you guys up when I get back in. So we here, y'all. I guess hubby is gonna have them check all 4 tires. He just went inside, so I guess wait and see what they say. Hopefully it's no issue. I know 2 of my other tires are a little overinflated. So they checking, I think, the seal or something now, guys. I guess I don't gotta get out.
I looked online. He's supposed to be like, I thought it was 32, but they're saying 35. So can we do 35 on all tires? You already know more?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the new crew though. They always here.
Alright, no.
Let's do it. But he's doing this on vacation.
All right, y'all, so I am home. Tire hopefully is fine. They supposedly put all my levels to 35, which I guess is what it's supposed to be. But on the way home, I don't know if it's because of the cold, I don't know what it is, but some of them started reading like 39, 40, 37. So I ain't even worried about that. As long as it's not flat, and it's not flat when I wake up in the morning to go to work, I'm cool. Anyway, just got home, and I believe this is that acrylic umbrella stand I was talking about earlier. She's here. Let's open her up and see what she's looking like for $130. Doesn't look like I have to put her together, so that's a plus. like she's broke, so this will be going back. I tell you. Yeah, she definitely broke. Look at this here. So here, if y'all can see, it's together. It's not supposed to be separate. On this end, it's separate. Split there and split here. Probably from the dumbass delivery company because they just throw your freaking packages. So we will be reboxing her. I'm about to contact Wayfair. Actually, let me take some pictures. All right, y'all. So I've taken my pictures. I called Wayfair, talked to the rep, and like I've said before, Wayfair, they just get on my nerves. I'm going to get a replacement, but however, they sent me a shipping label through my email, which I have to go out of my way, use my gas, use my vehicle, and take this to a FedEx, which is not like it's one down the street from my house. I have a UPS that's literally down the street, but of course it has to be FedEx. So the closest one to me is like, I think 25 minutes away, the closest FedEx when I Google. So yeah, that's what I mean by Wayfair and their return policy now. It's just some trash. I asked if there was any kind of way I could schedule a pickup. I can schedule a pickup, but basically they'll contact me through email, giving me a time and date when they can come. But if it doesn't work with my schedule, then what? They give you 30 days, so I have to have it back to them by, I think she said January the 4th. I think she said by January the 4th, or they're going to charge me another $130. So I wanted to asking her because I've had issues before with returning things to them and it's showing, you know, pending for however many weeks or close to a month after I know that they've received it. And that was a time when I was supposed to be getting a refund. So in a situation where I've sent it back and I've done my part, but it gets screwed up through shipping some kind of way, or they may end up actually receiving the item back late, how does that work? She's saying, the rep, well, as long as you drop it off at the FedEx, once they scan it, I guess they get some kind of notification. They can see it in the system. They can track it, blah, 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 blah. But what were the issues before when that kind of stuff has happened? So, yeah, I just told her, forget about the pickup. What if they give me a time and a date that doesn't coordinate with me? I would prefer for them to pick it up on a weekend because I'm off on weekends. I work during the week. And if you can't pick it up at a specific time during the week, when I know that I'm going to be here, what's the point in scheduling a pickup? So I said, go ahead and send the label to my email, which she did. I got the label, saw the label. I have to print it out, put it on here. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. And I think that's a UPS by my job even. I need to check and see maybe if it's a FedEx close to my job, I can drop it off in the morning. Or maybe I'll just take a lunch, which I never do, and drop this off before I come home. But it's just too much of a headache. I feel like when you're ordering something, especially when you're paying a certain amount of money for something, that maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but you sent me an item which I can't use, which I was waiting for. What if it was something that I needed like right now? What if it was a gift for somebody that I needed for like this upcoming weekend? And, you know, now I'm just ass out because I have nothing. She said the new item I would receive it 12/12, which is fine because it's not a gift. I don't need it for Christmas, but it's just the point that I was waiting on it. I was excited about it. I've been watching it for a while, and then when it arrives broke. Now, I know that it's probably not Wayfair's fault. I'm sure they didn't package a broken item in a box. I'm pretty sure it's because of FedEx, because I've had issues with them delivering things before. FedEx and the Postal Service, they freaking suck. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had issues with Amazon. I've actually had an Amazon truck driver run over my mailbox, and I had to do a whole bunch of back and forth with the Amazon resolution team to even get them to give me a little bit of change to get my mailbox fixed, which was never really fixed because the way my mailbox is, it's actually in the ground, it's in the concrete. So having a mailbox put back into the concrete, that's a little more pricey than just going to a Home Depot and buying a mailbox and sticking it on a stick, which is basically all they were trying to pay for. Like $119, I think they offered me the first time. And then I had to do a whole bunch of back and forth and going on and on with them about it. And then they ended up coming up to, I think it was like $250. Luckily, during that time, we were having some work done on the street. And my husband, I guess he was out there chit-chatting with some of the worker guys. And they actually were nice enough to put the mailbox with some concrete and stuff like in the ground part in the ditch for us. So that was a blessing. But yeah, I've had issues with them all but FedEx and the Postal Service, especially the Postal Service. Don't even get me started on them, because anyway, I'll be getting a replacement. I asked her, so what happens if when I get the replacement, it's the same issue? I have to go through the same thing? Yeah, you do. You have to reach out to us. We'll send you a label, or you can... I'm telling you, Wayfair, y'all need to do better. You need to do better. And then, in the midst of me trying to get my replacement or whatever, you know how sometimes if you're familiar with Wayfair, they'll ask you to leave a review on the item, and then they'll give you like $10 or $5 or whatever it is. So in the midst of doing that, to leave the review for $10 popped up. Yeah, I left you a review. I got my little $10. Thank you. But the review wasn't nice. You got a 1 star. And if I could have, I would have left no stars. But anyway, y'all, so that was that. Didn't luck out with this. I was hoping and praying. It looked like upon opening that it might have been packed nice. So you can tell that whoever delivered this or however they handled this package, they probably just was literally throwing it across the goddamn truck. I'll get my replacement. We're going to try this again on 12/12 when I receive it. Hopefully it's no issues. But I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog for the day. I'm about to lay it down. Am I about to lay it down? Actually, I guess I got a few more hours to stay up. I'm tired, y'all. I was at home all day today, but I'm still tired. I think, honestly, it may have been a blessing in disguise that I went outside and my tire was flat, because I was kind of, sort of having like the some sinus pressure and a headache earlier this morning, which has eased up since earlier. And I just wasn't feeling that great. Anyway, I really didn't even want to get up and go to work. But then walking outside and seeing that tire, it was just like, you know what? God must be trying to tell me something. Go lay your tail down. I pulled out my computer. I did a little bit of work from home. But I think today was a needed day. So with all that being said, y'all, I'm sorry if I was rambling on and on, but I'm really disappointed about this acrylic stain. If I didn't want her so bad, and if she didn't look so pretty, I would have just got a refund and I would have just sent him this shit back. But we're going to try it again. 12/12. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully it's no problems. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks for coming to my channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do that before you exit out. And turn on that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. That way you don't miss anything, because you don't want to miss nothing over here. I'll talk to y'all later.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty.
Thanks for watching.